Montana bishop denounces the actions of 4 priests who donned their clerical garb, accepted VIP passes, and cheered on President Trump in Great Falls last week.
Those priests, 2 from Great Falls and 2 from Helena, have faced online backlash since appearing in the front row of the Trump rally last week.
Although Trump's campaign team is long gone, his visit is still generating plenty of online interest, especially among Treasure State Catholics.
MTN's Tim McGonigal spoke to one of the men of the cloth who's at the center of this social media storm.
Last Thursday, President Trump made a historic visit to Great Falls to rally support for Republican Senate candidate Matt Rosendale. His speech energized a packed house, while it also stirred up social media with the presence of 4 prominently placed Catholic priests.
I in no way intended for my presence to be like a full-fledged endorsement from the Catholic Church for the president. I don't even stand by all of the president's policies. It was just the purpose for being there was, I'm pro-life. And
Father Garrett Nelson was one of 2 priests from the Diocese of Great Falls Billings at the rally. The others were from the Diocese of Helena. Bishop Michael Warfel of Great Falls says he was not aware the priests were attending and that the diocese has a clear policy on political activity.
We're not supposed to even be involved in partisan political activity. It's allowable to be involved as a private citizen, but not in a partisan nature.
Father Garrett has known Rosendale for 2 years. When he got the call about getting VIP passes, he says he had no idea they would be so strategically displayed.
And when we got in there, the event organizers found us and they said, "Follow us." And so we went up to the front, and then they seated us right directly in the front row. And so we weren't expecting to be there.
In a statement on Facebook, Bishop Warfel says the priests understand they should not have been dressed in clerical attire, and they apologized for upsetting anyone.
My priesthood is my identity. I'm not, it's not just a job, it's who I am, right? And it was kind of the weighing, back and forth. Do I try and hide that, or do I just be who I am? And in hindsight, that was probably a foolish decision, especially because it could be used for political advancement or political gain on the part of somebody else.
Bishop Warfel says upon review by him and others, he doesn't see the priest clapping at what many perceived as disparaging remarks by the president. Both the bishop and Father Garrett would like to see less social media backlash and more civil discourse. In Great Falls, Tim McGonigal, MTN News.
Bishop Warfel says, excuse me, Janelle. Bishop Warfel says he feels rather that Father Garrett is doing an excellent job. The other Great Falls priest involved is Father Ryan Erlenbush of the Corpus Christi Parish in Great Falls.
Now, Father Ryan, who grew up in Billings, was also recently critical of a Billings Catholic Schools fundraiser because 2 volunteers were gay. But Bishop Warfel says Trump's rally and the fundraiser are 2 different issues and no disciplinary action will be taken.